Hi, I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we hit the slopes at Pine Knob, act like a kid at Dave & Buster's, and then we tour Detroit's own Better Made Potato Chip Factory, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
I'm not in Colorado and I'm not in Vermont. I'm actually in Metro Detroit. I'm at the Pine Knob Ski Resort and it's just a short drive north of downtown Detroit, and they have skiing here for everyone. Well, this is where I pick up my skis, I get my boots, and I'm going to hook up with the ski instructor who's going to keep us going all day. Floyd!
Hi!
Hi!
How you doing, Veronica?
Good! I'm a little nervous, but really excited. So where do we start?
We're going to start by picking up your equipment first, and then we're going to get you all suited up, and we're going to head right out onto the snow.
All right, let's go.
Great. Center that heel, push down, and hear nice snap. There you go. That's good.
Now,
very good. And we'll do the same thing with the other side.
Toe in first.
Yep. Push down. There you go.
Well, Floyd, now that you've given me the basics, I want you to tell me a little bit about Pine Knob before we go up the hill and come down.
Okay, great. Well, Pine Knob is a real convenient place to ski for people in the Detroit area because it's right off I-75 here.
Yeah.
And so we've got full facilities for snowboarding, for skiing. We have a ski school, we have a ski shop, you know, a nice lounge, you know, cafeteria, big windows on the lodge so you actually can sit there and watch what's going on the ski slopes. The resort is a full-service resort.
How many lessons do you recommend before you go out here and hit the slopes on your own?
Well, you can be out here slipping and sliding around and having a good time just with one lesson. Your options are you can take a private lesson for an hour or two with an instructor or join a group lesson. So if you're young and old, you can come out here. We have instructors they'll teach anybody how to ski, how to snowboard. We want to, on your first lesson, give you the opportunity to get out here and ski safely. Yeah. Maybe actually introduce you to one of the ski lifts so that you don't have to walk up the hill all the time. Okay, so you take a ride up there. So it is something that takes a little bit of time, but it is an awful lot of fun. Now, to become an accomplished skier, sure, it can take years. Yeah. Lots of practice. There's lots of things to learn.
But how many mountains are there? Is it one mountain or?
Yeah, there's, you know, Pine Knob there's one large hill here, and off of that hill there are a couple of dozen different runs there of all abilities. We start out with some of the beginner runs here that we're playing on, and then we go up to the intermediate runs and certainly several expert runs out there, terrain park for the jumps as well as race hill. So there's lots of different runs that you really can't see from down here at the base.
Wow, I had no idea there were so many options.
Yeah, that's why when we get up there, it's a whole new world looking up or looking down at the world from up there.
Before I actually go up there, I want you to just go over a few more basics with me because again, I've never done this before, but I'm ready, willing, and able.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, so all we're going to do is just relax here for a second. All we're going to do is we're going to start out the same way, with our skis pointed that way.
Okay.
We're going to let them glide. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my toes. I'm going to keep these skis in this wedge. I'm going to take my toes and point them this way just a little bit. So this happens. Left tail out, left toe in. Beautiful, just like that. Leaning forward, hands in front. Yeah. Up. Now lean forward. Stand up. Stand up.
Stand up. Woo!
There you go.
That's my favorite thing.
Wider. Go this way. You gotta be in a wedge.
Can you come with me always?
Let it glide. Tails out a little bit. A little more. That's what I want you to do.
Lloyd, I am hooked. I love it. But I want to take a look at some of the rest of the hills, although I don't think I've got my courage up yet or had enough lessons yet to go down the big ones. But will you show me around?
Sure. Let's go take a tour.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Okay, so this is where all the runs converge.
Yep. This is the top of Pine Knob.
Wow, you can see
Yep,
that.
exactly. Right down there is downtown Detroit in that area.
So a clear day, you could see Detroit?
Absolutely. You can see the skyline of Detroit from here, no problem. This is the highest point in Oakland County. You can get to about 12 or 15 runs from where we're standing right here at the top of the mountain. The blue runs, the more difficult runs, and of course the black runs are the most difficult runs. So there's a race hill, there's the mogul field, there's the wall, and several other, black or expert sort of runs that you can access from here, as well as the intermediate runs.
This will be my next step.
That's correct. That's correct. Once you get comfortable with the beginner runs where we were this morning, we would take the chair and come on up here, and this would be the run. And you see the bottom flattens out. So it's a nice, long, intermediate run.
Okay.
Nice and wide at the bottom. It's a beautiful place to practice. This is the terrain park, and these are jumps that the ski area builds for the kids that want to get out here and get a little bit of air.
Wow.
As opposed to letting them kind of build jumps in the middle of the ski runs, we build the jumps here. It's a specified area for them to go up and actually have some fun. So there'll be 3 or 4 more of these jumps built as the season progresses and we get a little bit more snow here.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Look at that.
Looking down here, this is called Phase 1. It's one of the more famous expert hills at Pine Knob, and right to the left of it there, you'll see the wall where those green fences are. And that's the steepest, one of the steepest hills in this area.
Well, that's great. You guys, you cover all the bases from the novice to the expert.
Absolutely.
Well, Floyd, you've been ultra patient with me, but I'm ready to see you strut your stuff.
All right. Well, we'll meet you down at the bottom then.
All right.
Okay.
Take it away.
All right.
Floyd, you were very good. Someday I want to be switching down the mountain just like you.
A little bit of practice, that'll be no problem.
But in the meantime, I'm a little chilly and I'm ready for the upper part of skiing.
Okay, the après ski. So let's go ahead and head on into the lodge and warm up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, great. At the ski shop here, we can take a look at some of the goggles because it might be kind of handy when it's snowing like that.
Yes, you were
out there.
right. Goggles would have been a smart move, and it's so cool that you guys have everything that you need to buy in here.
Yep, exactly. The ski
so
shops.
what you can't rent, you can buy.
Exactly.
Oh, and I like the pink ones.
Yeah. So lots of variety here. So we're in the cafeteria. We can grab a bite to eat. Got a big menu, things to drink, whatever you want to do here. What a great day.
Yes, and I've had the best time. Thanks so much.
Oh, my pleasure. I hope you'll come back and visit us again soon and keep learning, keep having fun.
Oh, I will, and you've got to make it to skiing at Pine Knob this winter time. And Floyd here, he is the best instructor, so make sure you come on out. If you're looking for a place that's out of the ordinary to host your next function or even just to grab a bite to eat, then you really should check out Dave & Buster's in Utica. It's like family game night to the 100th degree. Well, so Chris, tell me about Dave & Buster's? Is it a restaurant? Is it a bar? A game? What is it?
Dave & Buster's, I mean, really is probably a family entertainment complex when you think about it. We're 56,000 square feet. We have 2 full-service bars. We have private rooms for special events. We have a $1 million midway, games for all ages, kids and adults, billiard tables, hand shuffleboard tables, dining menu that goes from steaks to pastas to chicken dishes to appetizers.
Is this like one of the dining rooms then, or?
This is the main dining room. We call this our grand dining room. And then we have other areas throughout the building that can be rented out for private parties. And then we also have dining back in the midway.
So maybe we can come back and eat, but in the meantime, can we go tour the place?
Absolutely, let's go.
Okay. What have we got going on here?
Right now, this is a private party. They're doing a special event. We do a lot of these. This is one of the things that I don't think a lot of people know about Dave & Buster's. We do a lot of private parties. They can book birthday parties, corporate events, you name it, wedding rehearsals, wedding dinners, the whole bit.
What a fun place to do it in, too. Okay, this is so neat for a kid's birthday party. I love this marquee.
This is our very special guest, Marcus. He's having his 10th birthday party here today with us.
How neat.
Where's Marcus?
He's the birthday boy. What a fun place to have a birthday party. Cool. So how many people does this room hold?
This room will hold about 50 guests.
What a good, nice, intimate room close to the games.
You still have your private buffet service. You have your own sound system and TV system.
Okay, now what's this grandiose entrance, the showroom?
This is what we call our showroom. It's a private area with its own bar, hand-carved wood.
Oh my God,
and
it's gorgeous.
This room will hold up to about 150 guests.
150, and you've got, what is that, a stage up there?
We have a stage. There is a large theater screen there as well. They can do business presentations in here. You can have DJs come in. Productions, we do mystery dinner theater here as well.
The midway. This is where all the action's taking place, right?
This is our $1 million midway.
Wow.
Absolutely. This makes up roughly 1/3 of our building. There's games for everybody back here. There's games for small children. There's games for older kids. There's games for serious gamers as well.
And so for the corporate meetings that you were talking about, those adults, they're coming back here. I'm sure they're having a blast too.
They're coming back here. They're playing games like Daytona, NASCAR. They're doing their team building events.
So there's not just gaming. We got a bar.
Full service bar back here. We got the TVs. Menu's the same throughout the building.
Okay.
And then you have all your games back here as well.
So how many different games do you?
We have over 200 different games.
Oh wow, that's a lot. All right, here we go.
500.
Oh. Well, that worked up quite an appetite, and I'm thirsty, so we go grab a bite.
Let's go up to the Viewpoint Bar, get something to eat and a nice cold beverage up top.
Sounds good.
All right.
So next to the gorgeous bar, you've got more gaming.
First class billiard tables. We have 12 first class billiard tables in the restaurant, along with 1 snooker table as well.
Well, you forget you even have all that gaming going on when you sit here. It's like you're in a nice upscale restaurant.
It's a totally different atmosphere.
Gorgeous
Absolutely.
out here. Now we've got, these are some of your signature dishes here, right?
These are some of our most popular items. We have our teriyaki sirloin. We also have our bar wing combo, mini cheeseburgers on Hawaiian rolls with our buffalo wings and fries, and then our barbecue chicken and ribs.
So you dip it in a little bit of the sauce here. Ooh, that's very good. Wow. Food is just as good as the atmosphere. Kind of a twist on the loaded baked potato, loaded mashed potato. Yummy, I love the green onions on top. Very good. Those are tasty. This is a Hawaiian roll.
Hawaiian roll.
So we've got here, these are your signature wings.
Signature wings.
Oh, nice kick to the sauce.
Chicken and ribs. Can't go wrong.
Let's see. That's good too. Cheers.
Cheers.
perfectly good. Not too dry. They're good. Very good. Perfect. Oh, well, you fed me well, Chris, but I'm going to take some of this energy, go back out on the Midway, and check out some of the games.
That sounds fantastic.
All right. Well, thank you so much for showing me around.
Thank you.
Had a
Enjoy
great time. All right. I'm heading out back to the Midway. Wish me luck for 2 points. Here we go. Woo! Good fun! We got two sisters here competing against each other. They're in a dance-off competition. If you'll notice here, Dad's in the machine and Son is outside watching Dad have fun. Oh. You won! All right, congratulations! Woohoo! And when you're finished playing, you come over to the winner's circle to redeem your tickets. You trade it in for a prize, and it's actually like a full-fledged store inside. They've got prizes for young kids all the way on up to adult prizes. From food to drinks to games to family fun, Dave & Buster's in Utica has adrenaline-pumping action and fun for everyone. And we're off! There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. Elmo and the gang make music at the Fox, and landmarks made of Legos tower at the Henry Ford. The DIA's Experiment lets you help choose their stories, and Next to Normal makes its Michigan premiere. Burn calories with free ice skating at this year's Motown Winter Blast. Then indulge in Hamtramck's Punchki Day celebration. Travel to the zoo for a wild winter African adventure. Then thrill to the rhythms of the Lion King at the Opera House. Meet current and former players from 4 major Detroit sports teams. And the Detroit Boat Show sails into Cobo. Get ready for the great outdoors and lakefront living. Then head to the Fox to experience the Beatles with rain. Shipshewana on the Road brings their outdoor market to Warren, and dog lovers head to Cobo to be educated and entertained. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. Would you look at all these boxes and boxes and boxes? It goes on forever. I'm here in the warehouse at a Better Made potato chip plant right here in Detroit. We're going to see how these chips are made. And I'm going to tell you, nothing sits in here longer than 4 days before they're shipped out to a store near you. And now I'm in the factory retail outlet where you can buy all these goodies that we're going to take a look at. But to fill us in on everything, we're going to talk to Sam Cipriano, whose family has owned Better Made. Hi. Since what, 1930?
Since 1930. We've been in business since 1930 here in Detroit.
Here in Detroit.
Every year, right here in Detroit. And we hire from the neighborhood. We're a union shop, and we use Michigan potatoes.
Michigan potatoes, everything local.
We're still a family-owned company. We're still one of the few remaining family-owned companies. Everybody else has been taken up by big companies. And we want to be known as the best potato chip, not the biggest.
What's the secret to that?
The secret is hard work, good to your employees, good to your customers, and make the best potato chips you possibly can. That's why we're called Better Made.
So what is unique about the Better Made potato chip?
Well, we use the same oil on everything. It makes us consistent. We never vary our menu, and we do the job right, and we do it the same every day.
Now, this chip is something different. The Better Made chip is something different than you might find, say, on the west or the east.
Well, there's regional tastes. You know, Chicago grew up with a corn oil-based chip. We in Detroit grew up with a cottonseed oil-based chip. It doesn't leave any oil on your fingers, and it doesn't leave an after.
So we like a nice clean chip here
clean
in the
chip.
Great Lakes
now,
area.
in the Northeast, they like a darker chip, more burnt or thicker or heartier. Over here, we like a light white chip.
Oh,
but
okay.
when we take our chips over there, they like them too.
Yeah, well, yeah. Pretty hard not to, right?
Yeah.
And speaking of the Better Made chips, I'm going to take a tour and see how they're all made.
Of course, we're going to go back and see the whole operation.
Okay.
This is how it all begins. from the farmer. He ships his potatoes loose inside a big semi-truck.
So they just drop out of the truck down
Right,
into here. Okay.
right. From the truck,
Yeah.
they go into this lift, and then up the lift into individual bins where they're held till we are ready to fry them. Each one of these holds about 45,000 pounds of potatoes. We get 4 to 6 truckloads a day. Well, the potatoes go into the peeler, which is a brushing action, and it takes a minimum amount of the skin off. see?
Okay. Then from that step, then it goes up.
Goes up into the slicer. When the chips are sliced, they go into the cold water rinse tank,
Okay.
and then it takes the starch out of the potato. And then we rinse them, and then we blow the excess water off before it goes into the fryer. It takes 3 minutes from one end of the fryer to the other end.
Wow, this big contraption's the fryer.
Yes. It takes 7 minutes from the bin to the bag.
That's quick.
Yeah, quick.
So they've reached the end of the line out of the fryer.
Right. And we salt them right here. When we run no salt, we turn the salter off, and we run just plain potato chips.
Okay, so can I grab an ultimate
Yeah,
fresh
go
potato
ahead.
chip here? Yummy. Yummy.
Right now, we're doing the official chip of the Detroit Tigers because,
Oh, I like the bag.
Yeah.
These are getting ready to go to the ballpark.
right, or they'll go everywhere.
Oh, these are going to be in stores
In
too?
stores too.
Oh, that's neat.
This is where the boxes are closed, and they make sure they have the right label on them.
Oh, okay.
And then they go up this track to the warehouse. This is the final destination for the
Final.
boxes.
Well, Sam, it smells yummy over here for popcorn.
Well, we make 4 different kinds of popcorn. We make butter popcorn, we make cheese popcorn, we make hot cheese popcorn, and we make white cheddar. We pop it with hot air. You can feel the hot air coming out here. Now this is plain old popcorn, no seasoning, no flavoring, nothing. Just as it comes out of the hot air popper.
I like it plain though, it's good.
Then it goes into the seasoning tank here, where the flavoring is added.
This is the seasoning for the
Cheese
popcorn.
and oil. Yeah.
Cheese and oil. Ooh, now the good stuff.
We use real cheese.
Yum. And it's warm too.
I've been working here 19 years.
19 years.
We're all like family.
Really? Wow,
Yes.
that's great to hear.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you.
My boss right here,
Yeah?
Peter.
Peter?
That's
Now,
right.
Peter, this is all in the family, right?
All in
my
the
son.
family.
Okay, so back here in the factory retail outlet, we can now buy all the chips that we've just seen.
Right.
Oh,
and we also have our line of apparel, hats, and those are our antique cans up there. And now we offer a tub.
A tub of
Similar-
chips?
A tub of chips.
I can see a lot of uses for that once the chips
Sure,
are
once
all
you
gone.
go fishing, you know, take the chips out, put the fish in
Or
there.
mopping your floor.
Yeah, there's our complete line of different flavors.
The smaller size.
Yeah, the smaller size.
Well, Sam, I didn't even know they made some of these flavors.
Oh, yeah.
I'm overwhelmed with all the choices
And
in
this
here.
is probably the only place in the city you can find everything that we make in one spot.
So you can come here and you can buy all of these different flavors.
Yep.
Parmesan and garlic
That's Salvatore's named right after me, see? It's got a
Okay.
nice tang to it with no heat.
and ketchup. potato
Ketchup
chips.
flavored, yes.
I guess that seems obvious, but who
Yeah,
thought?
well, ketchup, french
No-
fries.
Yeah.
And then our
Pickle.
salt and vinegar just won the national contest with Rachel Ray.
Oh, really?
It was picked the best salt and vinegar in the country.
Wow, well, congratulations.
Our potato sticks, which are not new,
And you're going to start shipping these then.
in canisters all over the country. We have our full line of pretzels. Our stadium salsa is exactly like you'd get at Tiger Stadium or the Lions. We got good stuff.
Sam, thanks for taking the time.
Oh,
showing me
you're welcome.
how everything's made.
It's
now
fun.
that we're
It's
here in
been
the
fun.
factory retail, and I'm going to grab a couple bags to take
Go
with me.
ahead.
Okay. And you can find all of these Better Made potato chips here at the store on Gratiot between Harper and French, or of course you can get them at your local store. Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you'd like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.